Well, no, he could potentially beat his team that he's about to take over.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not how...
Breaks into the clear. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Running through the tackle. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. The shotgun now. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. He pulls in the catch. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a wide receiver screen. Tackle made at the 36, and it'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Zips it down the middle. Touchdown, SMU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come on in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and it costs his team in a big way.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Hawkins. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 14, Texas Tech, 0. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And the pass is incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Hawkins. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Mustangs with 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time.
Touchdown, SMU. They connect for 6. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes the grab. It's Ferguson. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Direct snap to the back. And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Heading left after the handoff. And it'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Breaks into the clear. Past the 30. He's in the clear. Brought down after a big gain in the 1st down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Good job here, not predetermining what you want to do as a quarterback. He read the defense, made the right read, pitched it out to his back, and he got a big gain as a result.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And on first down, right back to the running game. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Red Raiders. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Using his legs, it's Green. As the first down is still going. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Hawkins. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And the Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch is made way down inside the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
The Mustangs move into the red zone. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He's got it near the end zone.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Mustangs. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this deep, begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, damn it,
nobody can bring him down. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Barnett. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, And this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Green. And they're able to get him down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The short completion of the tight end. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be four-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And they hand it off to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, what a call there on 4th and inches. I thought, though, the easy route, right? Just a quarterback sneak. But this guy knows his team well. Get behind that offensive line, and you pick up a huge gain there.
Caught on the outside. It's Ferguson. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And completion makes it second and short. Now they call a run. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Red Raiders pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
They keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. And the Red Raiders looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And Kirk gets SMU with the lead here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds his target, and it's complete. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Mustangs will line up to boot it away. On to punt now for the first time today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Great connection there for 6 points. And now they'll set up for the point after. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Heichel made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
But there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Tight end goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't quite make it. Forced out at the 2-yard line.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's third down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Texas Tech, as they come roaring back now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. SMU offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Grinding away with a running game. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Running back has it on a screen now. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball at the 34. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Here's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep their football and secure the win. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. Third down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Running out of time in the pocket. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And the Mustangs will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He could go. Past the 20, at the 10 now. Touchdown, Red Raiders. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
The important PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth quarter. The pressure PAT is good, and they take the lead here in the final seconds. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They bring him down to the 41. The return team does a solid job there. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete. They come up empty there as time expires.
Next is 35.